Yes, in this video, we will discuss the first topic of the chapter 7, alternating current, and topic is very simple. AC voltage applied to a resistor. See, first of all, we will draw the circuit diagram. See, this is the symbol of AC source, and we are connecting with resistor, and also we can say that with resistor only. And because of this AC source, we will write the V is equal to Vm sin omega t. See, this is the voltage supplied by the AC source across the resistor. So this is the AC voltage applied to a resistor. So this is the circuit diagram as per the topic. So we are applying the AC voltage to the resistor. Now, obviously, potential drop across the resistance according to Kirchhoff's rules. So V is equal to IR, and obviously here V is supplied Vm sin omega t is equal to IR. So it is very simple. So potential drop across the resistor will be this. Now Vm by R is equal to, Vm by R into sin omega t is equal to I. So Vm by R sin omega t is equal to R को हमने डिवाइड में ले लिया है, so I is equal to Vm by R sin omega t. Now I am sin omega t. See, we are calling this Vm by R as Im. इसको हमने Im बोल दिया है, and which is equal to obviously I. So this is the current equation. This is the current equation where obviously we can write like this, where Im is equal to Vm by R, where Im is equal to Vm by R, and as per this two equation, this is the equation of current and this is the equation of voltage. So as per these two equations, obviously we can say that there is no phase difference between these two, current and voltage. Why? Because see here omega t both have same phase at a given instant. So there is no phase difference between the current and voltage when we supplied the AC voltage to the resistor only. So we can also call this as a pure resistive circuit or pure ohmic resistance circuit. So here V is equal to Vm sin omega t, it is applied across R. Current flows through the circuit will be I is equal to Im sin omega t. Both current and voltage both will remain in same phase, so there is no phase difference. Phase difference is 0. Okay. Now if we draw the waveform of this two, see, it is very simple. When we draw the waveform, V and current means voltage and current both versus omega t, and obviously here maximum voltage is or peak voltage is Vm, and peak current or maximum current is Im. So when we draw the circuit, and when we draw the waveform, clear? So one thing is, it is clear, Vm and here Im, this is the maximum value of the current and voltage. Here Vm is this maximum voltage. Obviously by this equation we can say that Im is less than Vm. The maximum value of current will be somewhere here, because Im is equal to Vm by R. This is negative maximum, this is minus Vm. So current equation will be here minus Im. And now when we draw the waveform of current, it will be like this. and see, both will remain in same phase. Both will remain in same phase. This. So this is the waveform of the AC voltage supplied to the resistance. Now we will discuss the power. Here obviously power has a very important role, and the instantaneous power, dissipated, instantaneous power dissipated in the resistor is obviously given by P is equal to I square R. This is the power dissipated across the resistor when we supply the AC voltage to it. Now we have the equation of I. हमारे पास I का equation है. I is equal to Im sin omega t. So P is equal to Im square sin square omega t into R. I square R, and I is this Im sin omega t. Here I square, so it is Im square sin square omega t. Then when we take the average value of the power, तो हम ऐसा यहाँ पे लिख सकते हैं, सेंटेंस ही लिख देते हैं, the average power over a cycle, over a one complete cycle. So that's why we are writing over a cycle. So average power over a cycle is obviously given by average of power, average of Im square and R, because both are constant, because this is maximum and this is resistance, so both are constant, so we are not taking it into average. And now average of sin square omega t. Now average of sin square omega t, just इसके पहले मीन्स हमने जो एक वीडियो डिस्कस किया था उसमें मैंने बताया है आपको कि साइन एंड कॉसाइन फंक्शन उसका ओवर अ कंप्लीट साइकिल एवरेज वैल्यू क्या होता है 0, और साइन स्क्वायर एंड कॉस स्क्वायर, तो यहाँ पे क्या है साइन स्क्वायर एंड कॉस स्क्वायर, तो फॉर द साइन स्क्वायर एंड कॉस स्क्वायर द एवरेज वैल्यू ओवर अ कंप्लीट साइकिल विल बी 1/2. So here we will take directly 1/2 because we already discussed it. So average power is 1/2 Im square R. If any confusion, we can write here like this: average of sin square omega t is equal to 1/2. So average of sin square omega t is equal to 1/2. So this is the reason, and that's why we are writing like this. Okay, so this is the average power Im square by 2. Now if we take the means this value Im square by 2, we can also write it as IRMS, means इसका हम RMS वैल्यू भी फाइंड आउट कर सकते हैं, रूट मीन स्क्वायर. ये रूट मीन स्क्वायर वैल्यू क्या है, तो जिसको हम बोलते हैं इफेक्टिव करंट, बिकॉज सी ओवर अ कंप्लीट साइकिल, because there is a sine function in both the equation, there is a sine function, and as per this sine function obviously its average over a complete cycle will be 0. So if average is 0, then what is the effective current, because अगर average 0 है तो then why we are using AC supply to operate the different appliances, because its average is 0. But this is not effective current. Average current is not effective. Average power is not effective. Average power is this. Average power is this. Average current is not effective. That's why we are finding a RMS value. Actually, RMS current is effective current when we use the AC supply to operate different appliances like fan, AC, refrigerator, TV, for the charging of mobile means etc. बहुत सारी ऐसे है जो हम appliances हम use करते हैं. So for that effective current is IRMS. अब ये IRMS कहाँ से आया, क्या है, उसके बारे में भी थोड़ा सा हम देख लेते हैं. एक्चुअली हम इसको भी बोल सकते हैं Im²/2 जो है उसको ही हम IRMS स्क्वायर भी बोल सकते हैं. एंड देन बाय कंपेयरिंग, बिकॉज इफेक्टिव करंट जो है दैट इज़, ये एक हमारे पास इक्वेशन आ गया है. दिस इज़ अ वन इक्वेशन एंड व्हेन वी कंपेयर इट विथ लाइक दिस एवरेज पावर. अब यहाँ पे जो करंट है इसका इफेक्टिव करंट है उसको हम बोल देते हैं IRMS स्क्वायर इंटू आर. तो अगर हम इसको कंपेयर करते हैं दोनों को तो ऑब्वियसली वी विल गेट लाइक दिस IRMS इज इक्वल टू Im/√2. So by comparing these two equations, we will get IRMS is equal to Im/√2. So this is the effective value, this is the effective current. हम ऐसा यहाँ पे बोल सकते हैं. आप लोग जानते हो RMS का मतलब है रूट मीन स्क्वायर. एक्चुअली ये जो करंट है Im²/2 उसको हमने बोल दिया है IRMS स्क्वायर. तो व्हाट इज IRMS? तो इट इज Im/√2. It means average power shows that there is a power dissipation across the resistor over a full cycle. And if there is a power dissipation, then obviously there is a effective current, and that effective current is given by IRMS. Ready? And same also we can derive this for the voltage. Voltage के लिए भी आप similarly ऐसा बता सकते हो कि similarly RMS voltage, तो हम ऐसा यहाँ पे लिख सकते हैं कि similarly VRMS is equal to Vm/√2. So this is the effective voltage and this is the effective current. इसको effective current भी बोलते हैं. So this is effective current and this is the effective voltage. Ready? So this is the basic information about the AC voltage supplied to a resistor and further इसका हम एप्लीकेशन भी देखेंगे आगे. फेजर सॉल्यूशन मैंने ऑलरेडी वीडियो अपलोड किया हुआ है. इसके बाद हम नेक्स्ट वीडियो में देखेंगे AC वोल्टेज अप्लाइड टू इंडक्टर एंड देन कैपेसिटर. ओके, थैंक यू सो मच.